Hey there YouTube, this is Mitch and you're watching Scruffy City Aquatics. So I was working on my Aquaticon video and I realized it's just another video of me talking. And I did not get enough footage from Aquaticon to really do a full video, but I talked a full video's worth about Aquaticon. So I'm in a dilemma that I'm trying to figure out. And while I try to work that out and edit that video down to something that I'd like to share with you, I figured we'd take a look at the tank. So we're looking right now, this is my male, let's see if I can get this right, my male superior red albino guppy. I picked a trio up at our swamp and I've been really excited about them and looking forward to hopefully seeing them breed. One of the females is right down here. I love these females, they're just gorgeous. These fish came to me, like I said, from Gorgeous Guppies. And I believe, I've never spoken with Bruce. Bruce is the one who breeds these fish. I actually spoke with the person who was working his table, which is a friend of mine. And yeah, I was really excited about these guppies. My wife has been wanting guppies for some time. And yeah, she was really happy with these. Really likes that male. He's up here right now showing off, and the other female is up here as well. But everything's been going well with them. Looks like things are going well right now. But I love just watching them, especially amongst these big old Amazon swords. This Amazon sword right here was one of the very first plants I bought for my tank. And when I bought it, it actually had a stem with some plantlets off of it. And that's one of those plants. I've given others away. And then this plant right here was my very first Anubias. Now, I'm not sure what kind of Anubias this is. I've called it Barteri. I don't even know if that's how you say it. I don't know that that's what it is, but as you can see, I've really struggled with this blackbeard algae, and I've been treating it with Excel to get rid of it, but the leaves are just too far gone, some of them. And so I'm probably gonna have to cut them off again. It's not the first time. Probably one of the newest plants, not the newest, but one of the newest, is this Java fern. I have a very hard time with Java fern. It just does not want to grow for me. I can grow it. This will grow. It's been growing. It has grown. But I never get that real beautiful, large, lush Java fern that I'd like to have. Maybe one of these days. This dwarf Sagittaria here in the back, or probably about mid and toward the back, was an early plant that I got. And there may be, some of that may be jungle val. Or leopard val. I don't remember. I think it was jungle val. Actually, I can see those stripes there. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera. But yeah, I've been trying to separate those. They got mixed up. This Bacopa carolina just continues to grow, and I've ended up with being able to propagate it, and, cut a piece off and plant it. There's some out in my pond. I'll share that later. And then there in the back, behind these gorgeous guppies, I have some Brazilian pennywort, which I got from a buddy of mine, Ray. And Ray brought these to me, and they've just taken off. Those petals are more than 2 inches now. They're gorgeous. Another friend of mine, Tanner, I got the Pogostemon erectus from him, and it had grown all the way to the top. So I've cut it and have it spreading now in the tank, which I'm excited about. One of the main features, one of the main plants of my aquarium that you've probably seen in the images are my crypts. And I've got Cryptocorn wendetti, however you want to say it. That's how I say it. I believe I have both bronze and green, or maybe it's not bronze, maybe it's just like regular old wendetti. But this darker one right here, when I got it, was very brown, much like this little Tropica down here. Let me see if I can get to where you can see that. There we go. Yeah, this Tropica down here looks a lot like it, but a friend of mine, Tanner, told me that he doesn't believe it's the same thing. So we'll see as it grows. We'll see how it looks. Got new leaves coming up on the Anubias. See that? See how wavy that is? That's what makes me think it's Barteri. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. You see there's some blackbeard down here. I got some crypts that I put in the pond. Didn't know that they would not be able to handle the heat. Possibly even the sunlight. They didn't do well out there, so they're back in here. I pulled off all the dead stuff. Let's go back up here. I also have some Harlequin rasboras. I used to have a full school, but over the years they've passed. This is one of the first fish that I had. Definitely the first schooling fish, or shoaling. I guess they're shoaling. I heard the difference is a schooling fish all move together and shoaling just kind of stay together. And although these guys are maybe supposed to be a schooling fish, I don't feel like they do. They kind of go all over the place. All of my cories are staying hidden. I don't know if you know this, but I love my Corydoras. We're going to talk about other things in the tank later. Look at all these roots. That's that Brazilian moneywort just going crazy in this tank. I'm going to be taking some of that to the club and sharing it. See, I got some algae there too. Let's see, over here, this is some Japanese pennywort or moneywort, I don't remember. Got this at one of our ETA meetings, and it's been doing really good. Had some algae on it. Something, probably cories, have kind of uprooted it a little bit, so I need to plant some of it back down. You see some of my red cherries down here. Here's a male red cherry shrimp down on the substrate. You see the blackbeard here as well, working through that. Hopefully take care of that soon. These are my dwarf chain swords. I've had them since I got the Amazon sword. They're not one of my, so they're early plant. Of course, my light isn't as strong as maybe I would like for it to be, so they are not all that short. They're very tall. You can see I've got these stem plants here. They are kind of scraggly. I don't know if that's the right word to use. They're not lush. Can I say that? These are super reds. They were super green. I turned my light up and they're turning a little bit red now. I think my nitrates are too high for them to actually be red. And I cannot remember, so I know that I have some Ludwigia repens in here and some Ludwigia arcura. And then there's, what is this one? I can't remember. It's doing a lot better out in the tub. There's the repens. Ludwigia repens? I don't know, y'all help me. In the comments, tell me. There's a good sized female red cherry. Lots of pogostemon, Stellatus octopus. And my val has reached the halfway point of my tank. So the val's doing well, except for that back there with the black beard. And then right here, I have Anubias nana petite. And it's had some black beard, but it's clearing off. I'm getting that cleared. This piece right here was from Sean Peck Tech. The other 4 pieces I bought. Let's see if we can find some more inhabitants. So we've got some neon tetras. Again, these were older. Actually, funny story, we had a school of neons, and over time they passed. I don't know how long they're supposed to live, but we had them a long time. And then we had this one holdout, and we felt bad for him, so we got some more. So there's a few in here. We never did do a big school of them on the second time. And I think he was a her, because she was very large. There's still some molly fry, even though I cleaned most of them out. most of my mollies, they're still hiding from me because they're afraid that I'm gonna take them out like I did all the others.
Fish swam in and they couldn't get back out.
They will.
And then I put them back in. But it was one of the little baby ones. It was a black one.
There's some Amazon leaves that need to be trimmed off back there. I need to order some root tabs. I like to use the Aquarium Co-op root tabs. They're a pretty good deal. But yeah, I need some more. Now I've got a lot of crypts right here. I probably should stop swaying. There are some mollies back there. Ever since I got rid of about 80 mollies out of here. Ever since I did the holdouts that we kept, they stay hidden. There's also at least one nerite. I feel like I only ever see the one, but there's at least one nerite in here. I hope he helps with algae. It's not a she because I no longer see the white eggs, so. Usually with all the mollies, it's pretty crazy. They're still mad at me. This might be a little blurry. Need to focus. So there's my tank. Quick run through. I think we covered all the plants, most of the inhabitants. As far as species wise, there's lots of fish that we don't see here right now. Oh, and of course, Java moss, just kind of dangling there. Yeah, you'll see me try to clear out this blackbeard over time. I'm getting there. It's looking good right here. It's going away over here, but it's not looking good for these leaves. Here we go. One little dude come out. It's an emerald green Corydora. I also have, let's see, I have 4 of those in here. 1 female, 3 males. And then I have 3 Palliatus, salt and peppers, and 1 stir-by. And I have 3 more emeralds and 4 stir-by in quarantine that I'm currently treating for something, and hopefully they will be in here in a week or 2. Probably 2. If they make it. So yeah, there's some close-ups of the tank, inhabitants. Maybe we'll take a look at the pond next. Aquaticon's next. My Aquaticon video will be next. I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. Huge shout out and thank you to Ed and, oh my, I'm new to this. I'm new to some of these channels. I don't know. It's Liquid Zoo. I'm trying to think of his name. I apologize. I don't know it yet, but I will learn it. Ed and Liquid Zoo gave me a shout out, new channel over on Liquid Zoo's stream, and I appreciate that. I woke up this morning, I went to bed with like 24 subscribers, and I woke up with like 48. So that's very cool. Very, very cool. Thank you all. And thank you to the Tennessee Fish Mafia. As I understand it, I'm already inducted and I owe dues. So I guess I need a payment program. So if you don't mind, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, do all those YouTube things. Enjoy your tanks. Until next time, stay scruffy. Oh, you're gonna fall. Trying to bring some balance to this tank. Let's see these guppies again. I like watching the guppies. I never thought I'd be a guppy guy. I have no idea what the dog just knocked over.